Today we're going to offer you a light language channeling for releasing early childhood programming. I'm Jackie Lara Herod, the Tigress of the Light. I'm a spiritual mentor, international best-selling author of multiple books, channeler, and the developer of quantum healing modality fractal healing. We are highly programmable beings. In fact, most aspects of our personality, physical body, and the way we experience life is a direct result of what programs we subconsciously run. This programming has been linked to our emotional responses and states. So, how we respond to stresses, certain situations, how happy or depressed we are, and so on. But the programs also follow us on the physical levels as well. We grow up believing that our genetics will determine whether or not we will lose hair as we grow older, or require glasses, or a new hip at some point. Even cancer has been linked to our genetics, how susceptible we are to disease, or how well we even digest dairy. Amazingly, we receive much of our programming in the first 7 years of life. There are studies which even show that an adopted child will develop the same health conditions as their adopted parents. This further supports the importance of getting clear in our mind and our being who we are and who we are not, because we all have picked up programs which serve us and many which hinder our great potential. So today I would like to offer you a light language activation that will help you to become more aware of your false programs. As you know, the first steps to healing is becoming aware of the issue. We sometimes, but not always, but sometimes do need to become aware of an issue in order to address it, in order to bring healing. This is because our soul wants to learn something from this healing process. There are cases when we don't need to become aware of an issue. It's perhaps related to empowerment, but we should talk about this in a dedicated episode. So let's begin today with our light language activation for calling forward and releasing false childhood programs. I invite you to take a comfortable seat and begin to slow your breath. We're going to tune into our feet to get nice and anchored. And then I invite you to also draw your attention to your heart space. You may wish to place your hands over your heart space to further facilitate this connection, but it's up to you. And you may leave your eyes open or closed, whatever you prefer. Remember, the light language that I channel is a very high frequency light language. This is the language of our soul. This is the language from the God of the Most High, of Source, of Universe, whatever it is that you connect to. It is a very pure channeling. So I invite you to be nice and grounded and present, connected to your heart, and just be open to receive whatever energies are going to come through for you today. Remember that you can rewatch this channeling whenever you need, and it will likely be very different the next time you listen to it. So nice deep breaths. We're going to be calling forward the limiting programming that we established in the first 7 years of life. And after this, there will be some healing from this today, but ideally, over the coming weeks and months, you're going to become more aware of the programming that you've been carrying from that time frame so that you can address it in your own way. And I would recommend using fractal healing, but there's lots of other wonderful healing modalities that may suit you even better. Dokha sai chanat kanandako pasoto, wataya sotikapatayeta. Lokmatkana sochtiotkanano tapatia sechanata, potkamo satya. Potkamota kapadayatana so chanakapatia takana so. Samatayat kana tukabatayat rodobatia sochona tapasi tadakana tukapata. Patamasi chanata kapasi tanato kamota pa saitya. Potoko sochono talato. Tola takamatagia tanana sa chana no mataya tanana tukapataya sa tamatia so chama. So right now we're just sort of providing a foundation for this energy that's not only coming through for you, but also the energy that we're inviting forward. So we're inviting it from that subconscious state into a more conscious state so that you'll be able to consciously work with it. And then we're also inviting whatever programs are ready, willing, and able to be released with as much ease as possible, swiftly and as easily as possible. Pasana chiana takapatagi suchiana to takamasitana. Tadadana yusetamati shanana kalo kosama. Sono tomasi shianana maisia. Polat kana so chianana me. Panatia no nokopase chiana takapatai sa tokopatai danana isa. Ludiatiko no. Ludiatiko mosa chianana masi. Takana so panatia doto so chiana no masia. Palatonatia, palatonatia. So remember, we're only calling forward what isn't serving you. We're not touching all the beautiful programs that are enhancing your life and supporting your life in the most excellent ways. Patana se chiananamati, kanatakara so tematia, takana so. Talataya se chiananamatia. Nice, big, deep breath. Let it all out through your mouth. Satyana takyano tukapasi, tanakana sotobaseteya, talata kemandachiona tapakano sopatiete, chuna tapasonam. Pananaya satyananda kapatayana, joda kataya tokapatalo takapasi, joda kapasi, chana tiatkano sapatia, yatataya satatia tukota, tukotaria, tukarata tonomatia, tananaya sayudonomatia, tanaya siationo nakapatia, tanaya sayo. Yo. 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 Yo, yo, satapatita. Haya, sononomate. Haya, sononomate. Pato. Usachinonoma. Usachinananoma. Socha tokmata. Sotomotaetia. Mine si chiananam tateasa. So shianendaria satikata tekapati tokmataya. Potakapatai takiasa chikanana kitayeta nati si tiananam. Mota tayasai yatayata no tayatayato. Totsamataya to taya taya chojo nanapataya trano nomasi chiananomatai. Lona namaya say chiana de loramatai. So let us say chiana to kupasai to your toso. To your torso. Haya. Hayatana. Hayatana tokapasa chanato. Okay, now we've just been calling forward and releasing what's ready, willing, and able. That's all complete now. And we've established a route for the energies that are in waiting to come forward so that they will come forward in the best timing for you as an individual. Masachena takapatsai. And now we're just going to bring in a little bit of light for you so that whatever it was that you released is now going to get filled with light. Because whenever we release something, we want to make sure we fill it in with the best energy. Basa te tanakana so chamati sai tiana tikapasaitia chini tigietaka sai tikapataya takana te sonoma te tamanta yete saitia todonoma sai chiana tikapataya sananane so tikamanta yet krananane sataneta tononoma sai chi ti dikakana te te china nadia sa tikapataya wata wata wata. Pasai se china da kapatai to no batai sa do no matai to dokona patai china da kapatai tanano, and then flushing this energy through your whole being. Pakana tai sa china da kapasa. Patakata de sa chiana te kapatai tanando kata kopasaisha. Do tata de sa chia 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 tan matai sa to papaisa. So tapakana say chira chira chira. Tokopatai is a no tapasay chia chia chia. Tokopasata nanomata. Poda dai say chia chia chia. Nanokapasay tenen chia chia chia. Hoatanama say chia nice and smooth. Making this energy flowing through and around your whole being nice and smooth. Pasa tai daya chiana, anchoring it with your feet, anchoring it with your heart. Pasa tu tu, posa chaya chia chia, tokapasatana, tadokapasata. Patokapasatiana tokopataya, tokosatana, taba hara 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 hara. Hara hara ha saha 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 saha. Well, thank you very much for joining me with this very special channeling once again. We're so blessed to have this sweet energy flowing through and made available to all of humanity, to those who are interested in connecting with it. And of course, you all probably know about my international best-selling books, but I do recommend checking those out. It can be very, very helpful with all of these healings that we talk about, with all of the actually topics, the spiritual topics that we discuss on this channel, and for your own advancement and connection to your higher aspects, to your guidance, and to all things wonderful. It really is about helping us to step into our power and authority in the most divinely perfect way for you. The light language and light codes always work in your best interest because it's this universal language that it's an energetic transmission, a universal energetic transmission that your being resonates with in the ways it resonates with. So it's very individualized, it's very personal, and you're going to get the exact frequencies and information on whatever levels it needs to be on. That's what's going to come through for you. So that works with our spoken light language from myself as Tigress of the Light, and it also works with the codes that I channel that are in my international best-selling books. So I do recommend you check those out if you haven't done so already. We even have oracle cards that accompany the very first book. There's sold separately, but the cards themselves can be very, very helpful as you work through the little book of light codes. So check those out. Beautiful cards available on Amazon. And if you would like to learn fractal healing, which is that healing modality that we spoke about earlier, this is a multi-dimensional quantum healing modality that is accessed through meditation. It is very powerful, very deep, and it's one of those things that you have to experience to truly believe that it's even possible. It is so much fun. It is such high vibe. It's a highly protected space. There are beings who were designated to protect this space so that we could go in and enhance ourselves. So whether that's healing, whether that's exploring Akashic records, whether that's working with twin flame energy, or even connecting with your higher self, your soul, there's so much to explore, and you can bring all of your healing tools in there if you have previous knowledge. So if you know how to do Reiki, if you know how to do theta healing, if you know different things, you can bring them all into this space and it enhances it. Oh my goodness, it's truly something to check out. So I will leave links for you in the description below. And if you have any topic suggestions for me, make sure you let me know. You can always write us an email at info@lightcodesbylara.com. You can leave it in the comments below. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram. We've got lots of content on there as well, and Facebook. So until next time, all blessings. Remember to subscribe, hit that bell, and let me know what you think of this video. Have a beautiful, beautiful day.